If you're watching this video and you think it's gonna be like, oh, pretend like, oh, manifest like, it's not. It's not. My trauma kind of destroyed my delulu, boo-boo. So in order for me to believe it, I really gotta see it. So I really gotta do it. I know that, you know, you gotta walk by faith and not by sight, but faith without works is dead. Okay, remember that. So do you ever feel like you're stuck in a rut, like you're not living up to your fullest potential, like you're not even in a place where you can reach that highest version of yourself that you see? Cause I do. Welcome to my channel. My name is Nathina Antoinette, popping like a bottle of Moet. Well, yeah, that is the goal. I'm a single mommy of 2, and I like doing YouTube videos, but I'm struggling right now because although I want to do the maintenance and the DIY and the vlogs and the nails and the hair, the makeup and stuff like I used to, I'm just not in that place right now. Foundationally, I'm not there. And if you know, been sticking around with this channel, then you know y'all have seen y'all girl go through postpartum anxiety, a miscarriage, a grief, just, you know, the last 7 years. Last 7 years really did something to your girl. And I am about to be 34 in February. Shout out to the Aquarius gang. And I do not want to take another trip around the sun being this same version of myself. Yes, I like me, but the relationship between me and me, it got shattered going through what I went through. And yeah, we need to put her on the shelf. She did well. She fought hard. But now to carry out the next however many years, we need a new girl. We need a new woman. Yeah, and I'm ready for that. What I have realized is that I need to do what everyone has been saying and look at life like a game. And I haven't been doing that, which is why I've been getting played. I'm not playing the game. Yeah. And so I'm going to take the advice of everyone. I'm going to take that first step. And that is build my character. And so, matter of fact, how about y'all subscribe to my channel? Did you click the subscribe button? Good. So now you're a dom. I'm a dom. That's what I'm going to call us. We're doms. Okay? So we're going to go on this journey together. Let's create a community of sticking this glow up. Not even a glow up. Not even an identity shift. Oh, I guess it could be a rebrand. Let's do this rebrand together. Yes, this rebranded glow up, if you will. Okay? Yeah. So I'm going to share all of my secrets and all of the things that I'm learning with you guys. I put the stuff down because I'm serious this time. This is not a fly by, I want to do this on a whim. It's been on my mind for a while, and I kind of already started, well, not kind of, I've actually been taking steps to becoming, okay? So if you see me looking down, it's because I don't want to miss anything. Okay, did I do the hook? Yeah, I guess that, I hope it hooked you enough. The intro, yes, I told you guys who I was. Listen, it's time for a change. I'm ready to redesign myself. I do recognize that we have the power to control our reality, and I want to change mine. I want to change how I receive and perceive my reality, and I want to change the way I am received and perceived as well. In order to kind of go through with this rebrand, I am going to do like basically kind of like 5 overall steps. My first step was to put my character on paper. So put your character on paper. And there are 7 things that I really focused on with how I want my character to be. So when I say your character, I'm not saying we're going like Miss Sasha Fierce type of thing. This is not like fake it till you make it. It's really, who are you really? Who are you for real? Not trying to be, just be exactly that. This is not an alter ego you. This is everyday you. And so I said, for like 7 categories, I was like, the energy, what kind of essence do I want to give? Health, what does healthy look like to me? And how do I want to maintain my health? And I have already started working on that. I've been fasting more. You know, I used to be pretty plant-based. I am going to work on going back to that. But pretty much just been like intermittent fasting, and I've been waking up earlier to work out for the last week. Yes, today was actually the 8th day and the earliest that I was out of bed. Yes, very proud of myself for that. Number 3, wealth. What defines wealth and stability, and how do you want to obtain that? And I mean, you got to be really clear about this, right? And then behind it, you're going to have to put some actionable things. Actionable. Okay. Spiritual and mental, how do you feed your soul, and how, just, you know, how are you connected? And then of course physical, your physique, how do you want to look, and then how do you plan on maintaining it? The other category that I put was attitude and behavior. As I mentioned, how do you want to be perceived and received? And then appearance, what adorns your vessel? And that is going to be a little hard for me because the way I like to look does not quite fit my budget right now. But you know, that maybe that's where that fake it till you make it come, because I'm gonna start getting on DHgate. So step 2 is to be honest. All right, and remember, we're not pretending, we're becoming. Let's fake it till you make it and actually do it. That's what I wrote down. Or actually I wrote, let's fake it till you make it and more grow into it. Identify where you need to begin. Yep, that's exactly what I wrote down. I think that sometimes we kind of overinflate our commitments to things, and we're not completely honest with ourselves. Like, can you honestly say that you have been going after your goals 100%? I know that I can't. And I think that if you did, then you would have to admit that you're not doing that's why you're not there. Because if you are doing absolutely everything, you're still not there yet, then you're, One thing that I had to do for me was realize that the highest version of myself, me right now, I can't get there. And it was it wasn't hard to say it because I've always been able to be honest with myself, but it's just kind of like, damn, that kind of hurts, It kind of hurts to tell yourself, you can't have that being the way that you are. Not because you're not good enough, but, because you're not good enough. Not that you're not good enough, you're not that person, basically, I guess. So like for me, the highest version of myself, she does pole and Pilates. She has a small like garden farm that she tends to, with a little goat and a miniature pig and a chicken with, that produces eggs. And she has, her fruits or her vegetables, stuff like that in her yard. She paints. She's an author. I don't even have a decent schedule right now. It's getting better. Like, I've been going to bed on time and I've been getting up on time. So that was kind of like where I had to start. So time out for a second. If you are trying to put yourself on a schedule, we'll talk about that in a different video. But for the sake of this video, please start out with your nighttime routine. Your day starts with preparation. You don't prepare in the morning, you prepare the night before. Step 3, decide what you can do right now and align yourself with where you want to go. It takes a lot of money to keep up with our ideal life, if we're being honest, because you know, certain things are not free, but there are things that we can do for free right now to help us get to where we want to be. Say your serenity prayer and take control over the things that you can take control of. You can take over, you can control how long you sleep, you can control how much you eat, you can control what you eat, you know, unless you're a younger person and you're, you know, somebody else provide meals for you, then that's kind of different. But as an adult or whatever, you can control your sleeping habits, you can control your eating habits, you control your body movement habits and how much time and effort you want to put into certain things. You can control your organization and your environment. Woo! You can control how you react to certain things. One of the main things that I'm focusing on right now in this category is declutter, and organize. That is my main issues, and I think that's where I mostly fall apart. Is that, like, so basically when I was little, my mom always cleaned up for me, and so I just never really learned how to clean up and, you know, be organized and stuff like that. And so yes, at 30 I'm really learning how to be organized, excuse me, and just how a lot of things basically solely depend on organization. Organizing your time, like organizing your environment. Those are the main things that will help that will kind of help change the trajectory of what you have going on. Ooh, I don't know what that line is coming from. Get on a realistic, productive schedule. That is the part about organizing your time. And then set your standards high, and then set them even higher, and worry more so about you meeting these standards. Because if you worry about other people meeting these standards, you're going to lower them, because you're going to want to take people into your new season and you're going to realize that they can't come. And so, you know, just focus on you meeting your standards. Just become, you know, hyper focused on you right now. Step 4 that I think is very important is basically to parent this new person, parent this new version of you. Really guide your, it's more about, you know, steering in the right direction versus beating yourself down. And so you want to make sure that you are basically treating yourself like you're a new baby, and you don't want to do things that's going to be harmful to your new baby, this new person that you are creating. Because remember, we are forming our identity right now, and you want to be careful with the impressions that you leave on yourself. Basically, you're going to be guiding yourself through these new routines, and you're going to remember that you have to give yourself grace. Really take pride in this new baby. Every once in a while, you know, take yourself out all dressed up, and so people could go ooh and ah and goo goo gaga at the new baby. I guess you could look at it as like you're healing your inner child, because this new version of you that you're creating, this is the inner child part where you are doing this work and trying to become that new version of you. So make sure that you're not creating trauma for yourself. So be careful with the people you're taking yourself around, the people you are allowing to be around your new baby and things like. Step 5, date yourself like you plan to marry yourself. Basically, treat yourself the way you want the world to treat you, okay? Not like the old version of you or anything like that, but based upon your new set of standards. Take yourself out, because if you can't love on yourself and treat yourself good, you don't know what to expect from anybody else, really. Definitely Date yourself. Keep commitments to yourself. If you would expect your romantic partner to show up for you because they said they was going to do XYZ, then you need to have that same type of respect for yourself too. So yes, you're your mommy and your boo. I know it's weird, but you have to be your own person to get yourself through all of this. Because listen, baby, ain't nobody coming to save you. This is not Pretty Woman. I wish it was. But ain't nobody coming to save you, whore. You gotta save yourself. I'm getting off track. Oh my God. Okay, so what I wrote was, date yourself like the goal is marriage. Like you're so in love with yourself that you want to give yourself the very best that this realm has to offer. Show up for yourself the way you would want someone who is truly committed to you to do. Protect your best interests of your future self. Protect yourself from people, places, and things, just as a parent desires to do for their child, is what I wrote. Okay, Doms. So that is it. That's the whole plan right there. So let's go ahead and recap. So first, we're going to visualize this person that we want to become. Then we're going to be honest. What does it take to get there? Then we're going to take control, right? Because we have the control. Nobody else is going to come save us, right? Then you're going to reparent this person, all right? This person of you, you're going to grow yourself into becoming this person, right? And then number 5, you are going to romanticize this new person. You're going to fall in love with yourself, and you're going to teach yourself how to love the healthy way. And you know, we have no excuses because we have YouTube University, Google Community College, and TikTok bachelorettes. Okay, I don't know, but y'all get what I'm saying. The information is out there and we're on it, right? So that's how you ended up getting to this video, because you are actively seeking out the information. So we don't really have any excuses. I'm feeling better now about kind of like where I am and not making the content that I feel like I'm supposed to be making, and just making the content that I need. So, you know, I know you already subscribed, right? But make sure you turn on that notification bell so when I do post more content, you will be notified. And, you know, please, you know, go on this journey with me. I think that we can do some good things, and it's not too late to start. We do not want to wait till January to try to start doing it. You know, let's use right now to get into the groove. Remember, it takes 40 days to really like start a habit to bloom and blossom. I think 60 days or something like that to really solidify it. So let's go ahead and start now. If I forgot to mention anything, please leave it down in the comments below, and also let me know if this video was helpful and then what other content you guys would like to see. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, no pain, only champagne. That just means stay positive, okay? Because it's a wicked world out here, but we got this.